We have the cutest 4th of July desserts that are sure to pop at your next party. Keep watching to learn how to make mini firecracker cakes. On Just Add Sugar, we're bringing you some of our favorite sugary recipes that are sure to tempt and delight any sweet tooth. To start, we used cake mix in a box, but you can use any of your favorite white cake mix recipes, and we divided the batter into 3 parts and tinted one red, one blue, and left the other one white. Then you bake your cakes according to the recipe, let them cool, and then it's time to get into the fun stuff. So to cut out our little cakes, we're just using a 1.5 inch biscuit cutter, or you could even use a cookie cutter. And I'm gonna start with our white cake. So I'm just gonna start cutting out our cakes and putting them aside. Now I'm gonna do the same with the red and the blue cake. I told you these cakes are gonna pop, but they're also going to sparkle. So what I have here is just some simple syrup. It's just equal parts sugar and water. I'm gonna take my piece of cake, barely get it moist on the edges, and then you're gonna dip it into the correct coordinating sugar. What's also nice about rolling them in sugar is that we're not going to use that much frosting for these cakes, so it also adds a little bit of sweetness too. Using a jumbo straw, we're creating the hole that we're going to fill with the Pop Rocks. I'm just going to insert it into the center of each one of the cakes. Take that little plug out, because you're going to use it for later. Now we're ready to assemble the cakes. I want my blue cake on the very bottom so that when you look at the firecrackers, it's red, white, and blue. So I'm going to take this one over here that I already made a hole in. Take half of that little cake plug, push it down in there, and use another straw to help you if your hands aren't tiny enough. Then we're gonna stack the next cake. But to bind them, we're just gonna use a little bit of frosting. You can make frosting homemade, or you can just buy these at the store. Cuts out that step. Put my white cake right on top, and then red. And then using your straw, just reinforce that hole a little bit more, so that when you pour your Pop Rocks in, they go all the way down to the bottom. And this step, you definitely want to wait until right before you serve the cakes. And then you're just going to use that leftover little piece of cake to plug in the hole. And you can't have a firecracker without a wick. So using black licorice lace, I just cut some pieces of the licorice, about 1.5 inches long. I'm just going to press it directly into the center. How cute is that? I'm going to keep going and make some more. These sparkly firecracker cakes aren't just adorable, they're delicious too, and the element of surprise is fantastic. Thanks so much for watching. I would love to know what your go-to 4th of July dessert is in the comment box below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Pop Sugar Food. I'm Brandy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!